We have two different types of the stone. Those are ceramic stone. Those are water stone. Okay? In case of ceramic stone, it's a little bit harder than the water stone. So you better to put, before you start, just for putting the water, 1 or 2 minutes is good enough. Okay? But in case of the water stone, okay, please put water like this. Please look here. Okay? Can you see? You can see the bubble. Bubble must be stopped. It takes 10 or 15 minutes, depend to the size of your stone. So water stone must be put in the 10 or 15 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining with my sharpening demonstration. Any kind of the knife, if you use the knife, becomes a blunt. So you must be resharpening the knife. Otherwise, you always must be buy the new knife. It's a lot of the money for you. So how to resharpen the knife? It's a very important point for you. So I just would like to demonstration for you. Okay? How to sharpen the knife is how to keeping the same angle or same degree. Okay? If you can keep the same degree, you are nearly expert to sharpen the knife. Okay? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, knife is very dangerous. Okay? So when you are sharpening the knife, always please tightly grip like this. Don't grip just handle, because you are very difficult to keeping the same angle. Okay? So I recommend like this, 2 fingers like this, okay? And when sharpening not only our global knife, most of the Japanese knife, we are recommended you to keeping the angle between 10 or 15. How to keep the 15th point? Okay? So, and if you want to sharpen the knife by stone, your stone must be flat. If it's hollow, no chance to sharpen the knife. Must be flat. Okay? So, like this. So, look like this. This is my 15 here. Okay? After I fix 15, okay? 2, 3 fingers is just for soft touch. Lead the blade. No power required. Okay? Just like this. And I pushing just like this. I just pushing just like that. And if you feel the shortage of the water on the stone like that, okay, please always few drop, just like, don't do that like that, okay? I will explain you later why. Only few drop, just will continue, just like. Please concentrate how to keep the 15, okay? Just like this. But if I suggest you to keep the 15, okay, during you are sharpening the knife, you are no chance to watching the 15. It's too dangerous for you. Okay? Actually, you are no necessary watching the 15, because if you keep the 15, okay, your stone is making the same sound for you. Okay? So please listen the sound from the stone. Okay? and here's a different sound. I change the angle. Okay? It's no good. Okay? Just like that. So I can sharpen from top into the bottom. So I have a lot of the experience, so that not so difficult to keeping the 15, but I'm sure you are still very difficult. Okay? But don't worry, we are introducing guide rail for you, small and large. Okay? Small one is matching the small blade. Okay? But can you see here, two knife is a blade is so small, so you have no chance to using guide rail. Okay? Big one is a big one blade. Put it like this. I recommend you to sharpen the knife from top into the bottom. Okay? But if you clip like that, okay? Can you see? Okay? Lot of the space here. Okay? If I push here, again, lot of the space here. So your knife is just dancing on the stone. So you are very difficult to sharpen the knife from top into the bottom one time, because it's caused by guide rail. Can you see? Guide rail is looking you, okay? But blade is looking him. So I recommend you to keep the parallel, just like that. Same, like this. Okay? So, like this. Slightly push. Can you see? You can slightly push, just like that. Okay? Can you see here? Okay? Always you can hear the same sound. Okay? This guide rail is better than my technique. Okay? So, just like this. I would like to say, push, push, push. Relax, relax, relax. Push, push, push. Relax, relax, relax. So, you can sharpen only from top into the bottom. No chance to sharpen the other place, because protected by guide rail. Very, very simple, very easy. Okay? If I have a demonstration like that, lot of the people are asking to me that, how many strokes, how many minutes can I sharpen the knife? Okay? My answer is always the same. I don't know. Because I don't know your knife. Depend to your knife condition. Okay? But I have one more good idea. I am the right hand. So this is the outside for me. This is the inside. If you are lefter, of course, this is the outside. Firstly, I only recommend you to sharpen outside, just like that. Okay? If you sharpen the outside, okay, automatically coming here. Do you know? It's a English bird. Okay? Here is a lot of the different language. Bird from top into the bottom. But you are quite easy to get the bird from here to here, because nearly straight. But this part is slightly curved, so that not so easy. So in such a case, I recommend you try like this, without guide rail. Just same grip like this. I just show. Okay? If you have a bird from top into the bottom, okay? This outside, nearly finished. So you better to change hands just like that. Okay? Please watch my grip. Grip is very important, like this. When you are sharpening the right side, like this. Okay? When you are sharpening the inside, just like this. Okay? Just like this. After 30 or 40 stroke later, again you better to check where is the burr, where is the burr, where is the burr. Okay? If you reconfirm burr from top into the bottom, again you better to change the hand just like that. Okay? Please repeat 4 or 5 times. Each time your burr is becoming the smaller and smaller, smaller. You must be take out burr from the both sides. If both sides is smooth, your knife is okay. And you can use 6 months without sharpening. Okay? I forgot the very important point. Okay? And if I continue like this, can you see here? This is a wet powder from the stone. Looks is very dirty, but please do not wash because your knife is sharpened by this wet powder. This wet powder. Similar like your hand cream. Okay. So I advise you before, if you feel the shortage of the water on the stone, please few drop, I said. If you are there like that, you may lose the very important wet powder from the stone. Okay? Anyway, your knife is sharpened by wet powder, similar like your hand cream, so that no power required. Okay? So just for relax. Ladies and gentlemen, I never asked you to make the music like a Beethoven. I just asked you to make the same sound. This is very simple, just like this. Push, push, push. Relax, relax, relax. Push, push, push. Relax, relax, relax. So simple, so easy. Don't you agree? Okay? And I would like to finish my demonstration soon, but I would like to indicate to you most difficult point is how to take out burr. Not so easy. But I have a very good idea. One day I watched American Western movie. Do you know the John Wayne? He went to the barber. Barber is started to shaving razor just like that. Then barber is started just like that. So I watched what barber is doing. Barber is very clever. They are taking the burr. Okay? This is a canvas. Like this. Okay? And I always using the white canvas like this, but I'm very sure you have no such a canvas in your home. But I'm very sure you have old jeans. Okay? Just take out by jeans. It's very good work. Of course, you know, this idea is I copied from John Wayne. Okay? Not my original idea. Just for take out. After you finish sharpening the knife, okay, please wash like this. Okay? Because inside is still a lot of the wet powder. Okay? So you kindly wash very carefully like this. Okay? And if still not sufficient enough, okay, I recommend you to put the towel like this. Like this. Can you see here? A lot of the wet powder is here. Okay? So, if you are just will take out from the knife, like that. Okay. When you are using the next time, wet powder is inside of the guide rail, so scratch is okay. So I recommend you to firstly push very carefully and to cleaning inside like this.